We are live.
We are live, baby.
What's going on with you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, depending on where you are listening and watching. Welcome to Love Lockdown, the podcast. You guys, this is season 4. Insane. Season 4. But if you are brand new and you don't know what Love Lockdown, the podcast is, it's where my husband and I discuss relationship advice that perfectly works for us. So I am one of your hosts, Britt Bratt. And you are?
I am the one and only Captain Arrogant. And today, my beard is imported from Taiwan, in case you were wondering. Also, this episode is broadcasted live via Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. It is also available the next day on all streaming platforms. So, if you didn't know, now you know. Welcome to Love Lockdown, baby.
Welcome, everybody. Today's going to be a good show. We have a wonderful topic for you and wonderful current events. We do not play, what is it? Hold or fold. We don't do that when it's just us. Maybe we should start though, because that would be interesting. Yes, but that's a guest thing. So today is just us two, but we would like to start off by thanking our sponsors of today's show, which is the one and only, to start off with, Luke Belair.
Luke Belair, baby.
I have a completely different bottle today. I started to be a little fresh. You know,
you got the cocaine bottle.
Yeah, I wanted to be fresh today. I wanted to try something a little new, even though I'm not trying it for the first time, but I thought I would change it up a little bit. So today I am drinking the Rare Lux. This is the white bottle. It's absolutely delicious. You guys will absolutely love this. You need to try it. It's a wonderful dessert drink. That's the best way I can describe it because it goes perfectly with any dessert. Any dessert. It's got like a hint of grapefruit. Yep. That just perfectly goes with everything. So what are you drinking today?
Well, in case you were wondering, I'm drinking the fine cognac by our friends at Sovereign Brands, who also makes Belair. It's called V-Line. It's not Villain, you scoundrels. Go get you some. Best cognac on the market.
It's delicious, yeah.
Hennessy is no match. I must say myself, I love it. I live by it. Go get you some.
Yeah, I'm for sure going to say that. So you didn't switch it up today at all. No. Is what you're saying. You sticking with what you like.
No, it's a cognac type of day. You know what I'm saying? And Wednesdays usually are. So.
Oh, every Wednesday. But welcome, everybody. Make sure you guys are commenting. Tell us where you're from. All that good stuff. Is there anything else that we ask them to do? There's so much. There's so many people out there live.
We do got another sponsor we got to take care of.
We do have that. So would you like to take it, or you want me to introduce first so I do it the correct way?
I'll let you go ahead. Go ahead.
We're sponsored by Adam and Eve this season, if you guys do not know. Yes, the sex toy shop. Yes, season 4. So make sure you guys are checking out and using our discount code LL69 if you want to get some pleasurable toys to enjoy in the bedroom. That's the nicely put way to say it. I'll let you take it now.
I'm gonna let you breathe today. You know what I'm saying? LL69, it gets you 50% off and 10 free gifts. AdamandEveStores.com. If you lonely and you need something to play with, or you don't got to get a puppy, go get you some toys.
Yeah,
have a little fun, relieve yourself.
Yeah,
good stress reliever.
Yeah, don't get you a living, breathing, other type of almost human being. Just get a sex toy. It's all good. So
so we got a few people repping in the building. We gonna rep with Kay Watson is in the building representing the east side of
What's
Detroit.
What's up, Kay?
Ypsilanti is in the building. James repping, as always, season 4, Love Lockdown. The Brass Squad is in the building. Ursanada.
Hi, Ursanada.
My brother Pac is in the building, representing Ink Town.
In the fall season, because we both love our spooky stuff. So it's spooky season for us, even though we watch spooky shit all the time. But it's the season for it now, so I gotta.
Yeah, Weirdos Unite.
Bro, don't let him call us weird.
Y'all love that scary stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even seen the Candyman, and I'm gonna act like I'm gonna see the Candyman. I feel like everybody who's in that movie just should mind their own business, and it wouldn't even be a movie.
I'll probably watch it soon. I can't believe I forgot about it. That's the only reason I haven't watched it yet. So
Ursanada said, hold on, wait 1 second. She's repping from Albania, and we need to tell the people where she's repping from. Brass Squad. Albania is in the building.
Wow. That is true dedication. It is 1 a.m. You forgot to put that part. She said that it is 1 a.m. there.
Oh yeah, I totally skipped that part. I
Woo!
literally thought that said I am here in Albania.
Oh, you know what? Maybe is that a 1? Hold on now.
No,
I think it says
1.
1.
It says
Okay.
1 a.m.
I was gonna say that makes sense that you thought that because now I get it.
Yeah. So before we get this episode started and we do the favorite things that y'all love, the current events, the whole 9 yards, y'all know this is filmed live. So season 4, we have something special. We have yet to have anybody join us and join backstage. It's available. And today we need you more than ever because we need your stories about dating an ex. So if you have a story about dating a friend's ex, make sure you click that link that just posted on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook. Right now. Click that link, come backstage, tell us your story about dating an ex. We would love to hear it. I'll see you jump backstage. You won't miss a second of the show. I know a lot of people always say, well, I ain't want to miss nothing. You won't miss anything. You can literally watch live backstage. So.
Also, if you just dated someone's ex, a friend's ex, but also if this has happened to you, like if you were the one that was,
I don't care if you just know somebody.
Yeah, if you know the story, anything.
If you about to run that mouth, I'm join backstage. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is to it. But to one of our favorite things that people always talk about, current events. What's going on in the world today?
I can't wait. Actually, you know what? I have to give a shout out to one of my really good friends, Tamika, because she actually posted this on her Instagram story the other day. So I asked her, I was like, can I screenshot this? Because this would be the perfect current event for us to discuss on the podcast. And she said yes. So I have permission. Tamika, thank you for this. It says a single man over 30 is a big red flag, especially with no kids. And then it's got this face right here, the little inquisitive face emoji. So how do you guys feel about this? Make sure you are chiming in the comments because I really want to hear what you guys think about this.
So my first question is this.
Yes.
Is a man who is in a relationship with kids better? Like, is that a better option for single women at this age?
I have a lot of questions with this. So one thing I will say that she actually posted was, because she is over 30, I'm not going to say her actual age because, that would be a little rude, but she's over 30. That's okay to say. And she actually had commented under it saying, I hope no one thinks of me like this because she doesn't have children. She's not married and she's over 30. So it kind of makes you wonder, is this just a female thing to say about men, or do men feel the same way? Like, I've got a lot of questions.
Man, so what you saying? Listen, I'm just gonna give my thought and I'm gonna move on. I feel like at our age, especially a man over 30, a man with no baby mamas, no kids, and actually single is diamond in the rough these days. So if you can find that, women, don't listen to these people on Facebook. Don't listen to these memes. You better lock it in because it don't happen often.
Yeah.
Listen, the education system has failed us.
It has.
I don't know what people see, what people want, and we seen it on Love and Hip Hop the other day, and what were they doing? Planning on having a kid before even being engaged. I just want a kid.
Yeah, Sierra. I don't even think they've been dating that long. She was just engaged to somebody else. Like, I was confused by that, but yeah, people's way of thinking is insane. But this was important to me because this was not the first time I had seen someone say this, and I feel personally, if you are someone with kids, like opposite, if you're someone with kids over 30 and you're not with your person that you had your children with, you know what I mean? Like, I would be like, what happened? That would be a little, I know things happen. I'm not saying things don't happen, but if you could be with the person and you have kids with them, like, why not? I would think that was a little bit more strange than being single with no kids, And
let's not get this fucked up. Let me explain something to you. Let's not get this fucked up. The family structure is called the family structure for a fucking reason. You idiots have gone and made it normal, as if y'all made everything else normal around here. Y'all have gone and normalized broken fucking families.
Yeah.
Broken fucking families breed broken fucking people. That's why it's called a family structure.
Yeah.
You have normalized the family breakdown. So in normalizing that, you're going to turn around and make everybody who's doing it the correct way, which your kid need both parents, preferably in the same household, preferably in-laws cool with each other to where both families work together. Everybody will quote this to death, but we'll go do the opposite. It takes a village to raise a child. Whole goddamn village be broken as hell. Listen here, you have to understand that this is absurd, because why should a man have kids and or be dating you if they're not single when they're over 30? It's absurd.
I don't know. It's just like the age thing. All of a sudden someone's 30 and they're supposed to have their whole life just, I don't know, bro. It's strange. But people think we're strange because we're over 30 and married for 6 years with no kids. So I always tell people too that no matter what happens, people are always going to question anything that you do. When you're single, it's when you're going to get a boyfriend. When you get a boyfriend, it's when you're going to get engaged. Engaged, when you get married. Married, when's the wedding? When's the wedding? You get married. When are the kids coming? First kid, when's the second one coming? Like, there's never going to be a time that people do not question you for something. Like, people are always going to try to control your life and you can't allow it to happen. But yeah, this is weird.
Yeah,
it's very, very weird.
It's so weird that I feel like we spent too much time on this. So next in the group of current events,
I'll let you take it. Can you see it?
Man, this one is small as hell. Gladly I picked this so I can explain it.
Oh, this is because you picked that one. Okay, I was about to say it couldn't be mine.
Tiffany Haddish. Hold on, let me see if I can zoom in, because I might be able to zoom in. Yeah, I can zoom in. All right.
Now, if this were me though, they had sent this, you would have been like, Britt, y'all fucked up the whole podcast.
I wouldn't talk too soon, by the way. So Tiffany Haddish wants Common. I guess they're dating.
Yes.
Weird. Okay. But Tiffany Haddish wants Common to buy her an apartment building instead of an engagement ring. And this is in quotes. So she said, "I don't want carrots. I want units." I'll let you go ahead.
Why do you have to have me go ahead? This is fucking weird, because okay. Let me go back. The way I read into this is as if she doesn't have an apartment building already, like if she doesn't have a place to stay already. So I read that wrong. Is she saying that she already owns somewhere to live, but she would like for him to help her build more?
She was saying instead of spending money on an engagement ring, she would rather have him buy an apartment complex with that engagement ring money.
Okay. I mean, it's a weird ask, apartment building. I would see like put stocks in a company or get me a company or something. I just never seen the apartment part before. I mean, I don't know. It's just a weird ask, but I get what she's coming from. Like, she don't want the engagement ring wasted, which is cool. A lot of people don't want real diamonds and stuff if that's what gets your rocks off, but it's just the apartment part's a little weird to me, because it could be a company, it could be stocks. No.
It's one question that comes to mind when I read this. Who in the hell do you think you are?
Yeah, that's another
and it's a question, because number one is, excuse me, heifer, but you cannot dictate.
There you go.
What gifts a person gets you. It's called a gift for a reason. And we did a whole gift episode. We gave each other bad gifts before.
Yeah, horrible.
But not once did I say, instead of spending your money on this gift, get this gift. Like, buy your own shit then if that's the case. Like, not only that.
Yeah, I think you're about to say what I'm thinking.
You should be lucky fucking enough to get an engagement ring, let alone she's already basically assuming that the engagement ring is on the way.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
I'm going to take a step further. I don't like that she has money and she could probably buy her own apartment building right now. I don't like her depending on him for that. You know what I mean? Like, if you want an apartment building to build into, like,
that's where I was going.
I feel like she could get it on her own, but I don't know her money. I'm not in her pocket. But
at the end of the day,
so weird.
If that's a big deal to you, buy it.
Yeah.
If you want units, sis, Go get your units. Nobody's holding you back or tying you up from you getting your units. James just chimed in and he said she's not even that funny.
Now y'all go.
Listen, and I'm gonna jump in here and tell you, Tiffany Haddish might be the most overrated comedian in a long time. She gave us one good movie with Girls Trip, and everything else after that has been completely ass.
Girls Trip was, I thought she was funny in Girls Trip, but I also thought she was a little raunchy in Girls Trip. Like, hers was a little over the top type of humor for me that I'm not really into, but it was good for her. So she's definitely not that funny.
And I'm not even gonna I'm just not even gonna do her like that.
Yeah.
I feel like this whole relationship is a let's hold on to any type of fame that we currently have. Because I didn't even know these motherfuckers together. Common could drop a CD tomorrow. I wouldn't know or care.
He doesn't like Common, y'all. So that's probably not the best.
Have y'all ever seen that movie where Common faked like he was a basketball player? And by fake, I mean completely disrespected the sport of basketball. And then the theory of the movie was that he was dating a beautiful woman. Absolutely dime piece, universally beautiful.
Well, who was it? Was it Gabrielle Union?
I don't know which celebrity it was. Dime piece, beautiful, universally beautiful woman. And he left her for his out of shape trainer.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do it.
And why the fuck is Queen Latifah always playing in roles you can't believe?
Stop it.
How the fuck is Queen Latifah the equalizer?
She's done a lot of stuff. Beauty Shop was probably the most believable.
No, it's not.
You don't think she could do hair?
I don't think she could do it. I don't even think she could do her own hair unless she about to twist you up and give you the Kawhi joint.
Why do you?
The best thing she gave us was the role that she played in Set It Off.
Oh yeah,
by far, because that was her playing her.
I was gonna say Living Single.
She's a horrible rapper. She's never rhymed more than 4-letter words. I don't even understand why Common, Queen Latifah, Tiffany Haddish, all the same person.
You mean you aren't UNITY with Queen Latifah?
Not a chance.
Oh, get off the
I'm
screen.
a RESPECT before I UNITY.
Bye. Tiffany, buy your own apartment building. Stop putting that pressure on that man. Now he's gonna look like an asshole, right? If you don't buy her an apartment building. I don't like that setup.
It's a lot of pressure on dude right now anyway. And like, dog, like what if he told her, like, bump my engagement ring, bump my marriage ring, grow your hair back. Like,
okay, you know it's time to move on. It's time to move on.
It's a weird dynamic here.
Bye.
All this is weird flexy. I don't get it.
It was just right. I almost said that, but I almost said Mr. Right. Auntie just came in with the save.
Yeah.
Starring Dwight Howard.
Just right. That's how you know I don't pay attention to comedy.
I almost said Mr. Right.
Dude is literally invisible to me. James just chimed in and said common is basic. Jesse just chimed in. She said, I was going to say, don't mess with the queen. Listen.
Yeah, Chris, you going too hard.
Ain't no queen of mine.
Oh, you're going too hard. Next.
No queen of mine.
Next. So.
Listen, I had to get that off my chest. I don't even know how that rant has skipped 4 seasons. Like, how do we not get on all 3 of them basic people before now? Anyways.
Rock star tour manager. Okay, so this is my first time. By the way, this is one I sent. You notice that it's big. It's the right size. But
I said, don't you talk too soon.
You're gonna mess one up of mine on purpose. I'm not having that. But it says rock star tour manager Mick Bridgen dies while digging grave for dog.
You know what?
I'll let you have that one because
I'm gonna tell y'all my first thoughts, and I'm gonna take you because somebody sent this to us. Matter of fact, James sent this to us earlier this week. And my first thoughts when I read the text message was, "Damn, nigga, how big is your dog?" Because
okay, you know what?
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I got a little dog now. I used to have a big dog. I got a little dog now. Listen, if I die while I'm digging Cash's grave, my time was up, and Sky Daddy was calling anyway. That motherfucker 2 pounds 2 ounces on his best day. How big was this motherfucker's dog?
Maybe it was like that big ass pit bull we used to watch all the time. What was his name?
King or
oh,
anything?
I love that dog. I'm so sad. He's R.I.P. to this man's dog. I'm so sad, and R.I.P. to this man. Like, that's a hell of a way to go.
James said he think he had a stroke.
Oh,
Again, James, how big was his goddamn dog?
Oh, stroked. Okay. See, I thought that he just like fell in the actual grave he was digging.
I mean, at the end of the day, both of them need to be buried after this. So
his poor wife, she has to deal with the dog's death and his. R.I.P. to that man and that dog. R.I.P. I don't have anything else to say about that. Listen, what a freak accident, you know.
And it's rest in peace to this man. It's wild. Like, it just puts everything in perspective for you. And we go through this in Michigan every year, where somebody old as hell go outside and they get the shovel and snow and shit, and that ain't what your body built for no more. So it makes sense. Everything makes sense. It's just wild that him and his dog was dead as hell together.
I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Let's turn it off before I get in trouble. Come on, man. We've been on this for too long.
No, and the funniest comment I heard is I was talking to my brother Pocket about this. And he told me both of them was out there stinking.
Get off this article.
I don't think we can go anywhere safe right now.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
I don't think we can go anywhere safe right now. Listen here.
I seen how you tried to zoom in on that again quick.
Listen.
Because it was small as hell. Go ahead.
I think my settings might be messed up in the picture thing. But anyway.
All right, Chris. All right now, Chris.
So listen, in case y'all were under a rock, the VMAs happened. The Video Music Awards happened.
Yes.
Also, the Met Gala happened.
Yes.
Now, we were thinking about dedicating this whole episode to the Met Gala. I'm gonna be honest with you. We did a video. What was that? A couple years ago.
Yeah, that was huge.
YouTube, it went big.
Huge. I think we had rated like 20,000.
Yeah, we rated video. We rated everybody's
Met Gala. It was Met Gala. Yeah.
Met Gala's weird. It's just a weird place to be. Just giving y'all a little forefront for the next couple slides. So at the Met Gala, for those of you who are listening, there were a lot of people there. But before we get to the Met Gala, we got to stop at the VMAs, where one person in particular acted a motherfucking fool. And what's his name?
Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X acted a goddamn fool.
Yeah.
And before we go forward with this, I must give my disclaimer here.
Yes. Lord.
I don't give a hot damn about your sexual orientation. Let's put that out there.
Okay.
For all the cancel culture and everybody else who can eat a dick.
Okay.
I don't give a shit
That's how you feel?
Which letter you pick. If you, them, they, thy, thou, who, what, when, where, motherfucker. I don't care.
Yeah.
Because what you eat don't make me shit. That's just how I rock.
Okay.
So.
Aisha would say, you don't yuck another one's yum.
Yeah, you don't yuck somebody's yum.
That. Yeah, I'll never forget that one.
That's a little too soft for me. Y'all keep using that one. But I'm gonna be honest with here. If you're listening, I have to explain this outfit for you. If you've ever seen a hood rat that has worn her wig for too long and she tries to like go to the wet look to like salvage one more wear out of it, this kid has that on along with his mustache.
He's got a bang.
And he has his pectoral squeezed together as if they're breast assists with one shoulder out of his dress. Mm-hmm. Now listen, a fucking woman could put this on and I'm going to act a fool.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to get away with that either.
I don't give a shit. It's just what it is. My man's look like Randy Watson from Coming to America in a dress at the VMAs. Then he decided to supersede this by going to perform at the VMAs in pink bedazzled panties.
Yeah. Yep. He had those.
The fuck is wrong with this guy?
They were.
Who's his manager?
Mm-hmm.
Who's his publicist? Who's his stylist?
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna throw the hood rat throwaway wig on, my man's cut your mustache.
I think that's how it works.
You gotta sell out. If you're gonna do the look, sell out. I don't need you going halfway though. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you mustached out with the Matter of fact, we got a friend who got a wig like this.
Okay.
It's the Rick James special.
Okay.
I don't even know how to explain it to the people who are listening, but if you get a chance, Google Lil Nas X at the VMAs. Not the naked one. That's the one in the panties. But the other one where he was on the red carpet.
Yeah, no, it's just, to me, if you, like you said, if you're going to do all this, you got to be cute doing it. Like, it's not cute for anybody. It's just a terrible look altogether. Then the earrings don't match anything. Like,
bruh,
I'm not happy with this.
I feel like, okay, listen.
It's a fashion faux pas.
This is where we get on the edge of the cliff.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're going to imitate women.
Yes.
If you woke up yesterday and you considered yourself a woman, fine. But listen, if I woke up yesterday and considered myself a basketball, I'm going to paint myself orange and have lines on me because that's what basketballs have. But if you decide to be a woman today, my man, slash the mustache.
You got to go all the way.
You got to do it big. You got to get a better wig than this, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on, bro.
And he could have put makeup over it too, because makeup is the bomb these days. If you wanted to cover up that stash. But yeah, no, I'm just offended because it's like you said, if he were to come to me and say, Britt, I was inspired by you with this fit, I would be pissed. Like, what do you mean? I don't look like that. That's horrible. Listen. That is horrible for everybody out there. Like, I wouldn't have like the female in that outfit with that wig. This shit is horrible. Kay wants to say cry for help.
Yeah, I think it's a cry. I don't think it's a cry for help. I think it's a cry for attention.
Definitely attention. But you know what? People keep giving it to him. And I keep saying we need to just stop.
Shit, we giving it to him. I mean, but he earned it.
Yeah, but we got it. He won't behave this way after we all stop giving him attention. Because he loves this shit.
What's his last song that came out? You had to think about it. That's why he got a wig on.
No,
that's why he got a wig on. That's why he got a wig on.
They're butt naked in prison.
Listen, but that's not the song.
I like the call.
That's not the song.
By your name.
That's not the song.
Tell me you love me in private. No, that's the second to the last one. But the last one, I don't even know that one. They were just butt naked in prison. I know that.
And listen, that's not the song. The reason that my man's keeps showing up like this is so that he can stay relevant. It's all a marketing ploy. But you will get clowned. James said he looks like an extra from the group Ready for the World back in the 80s.
I know that group. That is hilarious.
I don't know the group, but I can only imagine. He looks like something that you would find in the corner at Prince's house. That's all I can say.
Don't do Prince like that. Not even Prince would have done that.
Listen, have you ever seen Prince's entourage?
Yeah, but Prince didn't have that wig, bro.
Listen, I think Prince might have had this wig.
Moving on. You ain't about to do the artist like that. No.
I think Prince might have had this.
You're not about to do the artist like that.
Okay, so
not that bad.
Moving on. We gave him too much attention. So moving on, we'll get to the next people. See, this is small too.
That's all the ones you saying yourself.
Zooming in. All right. So next we fast forward over to the Met Gala, which was in Brooklyn. And before we talk about the people that are on the screen right now, let me just say,
What you gotta say?
The Met Gala wasn't in Brooklyn. The VMAs were in Brooklyn. But before we talk about that, Busta Rhymes performed. Great performance.
Yeah,
Busta killed it. Him and Spliff. But also at the VMAs, Alicia Keys performed. And if you listened to this show before, I've already complained about this. Why the fuck is Alicia Keys performing?
I'm tired.
Alicia Keys ain't had a hit in who knows when.
Because
we gotta hear her keep singing. She from fucking New York every time somebody goes to the new stadium in Brooklyn. Who cares, Alicia?
Alicia
who cares?
I have a feeling that Swiss Beats has a lot to do with a lot of things she keeps getting herself set up with. Have you seen that movie on Netflix that she just came out with?
Who's the movie starring?
Christina Milian.
Ask me again, have I seen it?
It's horrible. Did you see that movie? Oh, my Alicia needs to sit down.
First of all, we watched the Christina Milian movie on the way to Vegas for our 6th anniversary, and we both downloaded it together, and we watched it
like idiots
on separate phones just so we could have some together time. And we watched it at the same timing, like we timed up our phones and everything. Like, yo, we're gonna download this. It's gonna be horrible, but it's gonna be funny horrible. Long story short, It was horrible.
It was horrible.
And it wasn't even funny horrible. It was just extra horrible. And I kept dozing off while it was on. Matter of fact, did I turn it off or did I just let it play out while I was sleeping?
You fell asleep and let it play out. It was so, you know how I am. Like, first off, once I start something, I'm dedicated. Like, I have to finish it. And it was so bad, I couldn't stop watching it. So I did finish it, y'all. I'm not going to ruin it because.
What's the name of that movie?
Oh, I don't even know. I can't. Something about love, I'm sure.
Yeah, Love Goes Sideways.
I doubt that's what it was called, Chris. Now you just guessed.
Bitch,
you guess it. I just know it was bad.
Yeah, it was horrible. So if you see Christina Milian in the trailer on Netflix,
don't watch it. Don't say we didn't warn you.
Don't say we didn't warn you. What's Christina Milian's best movie? Is it Love Don't Cost a Thing?
Yeah, absolutely. What the hell else would it be?
I don't know.
They're in the Kim Possible theme song. That's it.
That's all she gave us.
That's all she gave us, bro.
And she got a baby from the dream, right?
Some people like Dip It Low, Bring It Up Slow. Is that how it was, that song?
I don't know. I don't know.
Pop that thing. I can't remember how I didn't like it personally, but yeah, she dated Nick Cannon. You know what, though? We have to give her kudos for not having a baby with Nick Cannon. Good job, Christina.
That might have been,
many people did that.
That might have been her biggest, worst mistake. Because that would have kept them famous forever, knowing that they dated and Love Don't Cost a Thing, and they had a baby together, and they was in a relationship, and that would have been cool.
You are right, yeah, because The Dream ain't no better. So, all right. Christina, you dropped the ball on that one.
James said her best movie was that one that got canceled. No, for real. She's pretty horrible. But back to the picture at hand. We're back at the...
How did we even get on this?
Yeah, we ended up talking about Alicia Keys.
Why do we digress so much? Okay.
Why did Alicia Keys perform? Okay. Back to the VMAs. Skip that. We're back at the Met Gala. So at the Met Gala, worst outfit of the night goes to Kanye and Kim. Very easily. They were both dressed like terrible robbers. And if you've ever seen the movie I Spy, if you've ever had a chance to check out Eddie Murphy and Owen Wilson and I Spy, there's a scene in that movie where Eddie Murphy walks in and trips the alarms. And Owen Wilson has to pull some shit out of his ass and try to help them escape. So he shoots a thing into the ceiling and tries to pull them up to the ceiling on the thing. But in the process, he don't want Eddie Murphy to get identified because he's a popular boxer. And he hands Eddie Murphy a stocking cap and told him to put it over his face. Eddie Murphy proceeds to tell him, man, this looks like a sock. Yeah. And then after he puts it on, Eddie Murphy turns around and said, man, this is a sock.
Yeah.
If you put, man, this is a sock underneath this picture, it would be one of the funniest memes of all time.
Yeah, that would be so clever.
At the end of the day, like, what the fuck?
I don't know, bro. Like, what the fuck is right? And this is another thing that really irks me about this is that, like, Kim, this is not Kim. I wouldn't even have a problem with this if this was her, because she loves being seen. You know what I mean? Like, she looks miserable and I can't even see her face because I just know, like, this ain't her. She was uncomfortable. I could tell by her stance. Like, the fuck, Kanye? First
of all, Kim is so dumb that you got to remind her to breathe.
I would divorce him start there. Just because he's making me wear stockings on my head.
Next stop. Let's talk about it. This is where it gets racy, literally. Kim's white. This could be a fashion statement for you, but black man over there standing next to you with the black stocking cap over your face, my man.
Yeah.
This ain't what you want to portray to young black people.
No.
This is not the time.
Not the time.
Nor the place.
Nope. Young black boys out there, please do not dress like this. Nope. No. You're not making it home. It's not funny, but it's the truth.
And listen,
you're not making it home.
I have yet to see somebody who deserves to be killed for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I've yet to see that. That would be brand new to me.
Mm-hmm.
But don't try this at home because you might break that fucking record.
Yeah, he's not being a good example at all. I really want to know, like, I wish I could just talk to them for a second and be like, why? Because I know the theme, I think, and you guys correct me in the comments, the Met Gala this year, I think, was like American culture, like all American, something like that. So I want to know what this has to do with anything. Is it representing for Black? It don't breathe. That can't breathe. Like, what are they doing here? I just
Whatever it is
I want to know
Kanye's
what the
next
statement
sales
was.
pitch. He should have done three listening parties for this outfit because it's fucking horrible. Just like his album. I don't get it. I don't understand it, dog. I don't know. I don't want to know. They rich as hell, and I guess this is what happens when you become so rich that you're out of touch. My man's. First of all, I'm not hiding this face.
Oh, I know that imported beard of yours, child.
Yeah. That stocking don't work well for me and my imported beard. I hate putting mask on because my beard takes a beating, but I do it for safety. Let alone let me go cover up the rest of my God-given beauty. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh man, I don't know. I have no idea what this is about. I don't know. I'm speechless. Like usually I have answers for things, but I can't even bullshit this one.
James chimed in and he said it looked like the Dementors from the Harry Potter movie. And for those of you who are listening, that's the best way to explain this. You cannot see their faces. They're blacked out. Kim has a cape on, which I still don't get where she's flying to. Kanye's dressed as if he's going to steal a Carhartt from the Carhartt store while wearing a Carhartt to the Carhartt store. So I don't fucking know.
Maybe that's what they were trying to do, be cultureless, like being unknown. So I don't know. Goodbye. I don't know. I'm trying, but
yeah.
You got any more for me?
We got one more. Now, since we were talking, somebody sent this to me. Not only is it big, but it's not even cropped.
No, I cropped it and I accidentally sent it wrong. Yeah. I must have hit send before I officially cropped. But you know what?
Don't worry.
One out of like 50.
Don't worry, Daddy will save the day.
All right. This is a huge one right here. This has been a heavy topic.
Before we go further, James said something that I thought about 2 days ago. He said, how are we sure this is Kanye? I didn't think about what if it was Kanye or not. I always thought about what if it's not Kim Kardashian. That's definitely Kanye.
That was definitely Kim with them unproportionalized hips.
I'm pretty sure she has an exact look like at this point.
No, damn it.
I can see Kanye like, I'm not missing this opportunity and like putting the stocking over his face.
Maybe it was Reggie Bush's wife. I don't know, but
James said it could be Ray J, but we don't leave that there.
Y'all taking it too far now, but that was definitely Kim with them hips, boy.
So right here, in case you're wondering, and I'm gonna try to zoom in some more for the people who are
all right, funny watching. Guy.
No,
zoom in, hush your mouth.
It's an invoice.
All right.
So Doug and Deidre had a wedding reception at a Royal Hall, and it says the invoice is for no call, no show. They literally sent a real invoice for $240 for 2 people for their wedding reception that did not show up. Legit, like invoice. Like I wonder if they're gonna sell this off to creditors too. This is wild. What do y'all think about this? Is this the new wave? Are we charging people for an event that we're throwing? Because, and let me put this in layman's terms, I had a wedding before. You pay for the amount of people ahead of time.
Who'd you marry, boy?
I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta pay. It's making you cough. We definitely had a wedding, and you know what? I'm just gonna simply say that I think that this is tacky because people are gonna piss you off. You and I went into it like, listen, there's gonna be motherfuckers that don't come at RSVP. Like, it's the way of the world. People been getting married for years, and people have been showing up and not showing up as they RSVP'd for years. Like, this is not anything new. So I don't know if making this a new hip thing is the right move. Because who are you? I don't know. You guys sound off in the comments. Tell us how you feel, because I don't think you should be invoicing people for not coming.
No, and listen, I'm gonna tell you how I would respond to this. I would properly take this invoice and I would fold it up. I would put it in a nice envelope, not the one that came in because I already opened that one. I would find a nice envelope to put it in, Proceed to grab my keys, head to my car. Place that envelope nicely in the center console of my car. Drive to your address.
Oh, yeah.
Take that envelope back out.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Knock on the door.
Oh, the knock.
And slap the shit out of you with that motherfucking envelope.
How did I know that was going to turn violent?
Because I think it's real petty that you took the time. First of all, from a person who sends out invoices all the time.
Yeah.
This is not fun.
Time. Mm-mm.
Howbrokeareyou.com.
And it says there's a note on there too. Like it's actually, yeah, that's descriptive. So it's a lot.
The note says this invoice is being sent to you because you confirmed seats at the wedding reception during the final head count. The amount above is the cost of your individual seats. Because you didn't call or give proper notice that you would not be in attendance, this amount is what you owe us for paying for your seats. Thanks in advance, I guess. You can pay via Zelle or PayPal. Please reach out to us and let us know which method or payment works for you best.
It's a sick, bro. There's so much wrong with this. And let me say, can I say another thing that's wrong with this? For you to even like be getting married and care enough, like to even notice that these people didn't show at the time, the whole reason for you get married is just out the window. Because I feel like, why did you even, there, like at our wedding, there were so many people that came that weren't invited. And there were so many people, well, not too many people. There actually wasn't that many people that were invited that didn't come. But the ones that didn't come, you and I, that was not even in our minds. Like, oh, where was so-and-so? You know what I mean? Like, if that's what your worries are as a newlywed, for you to even like be bent out of shape about that is wild to me, because there is so much more to be excited about. You're starting your new life. Like, I don't know. And if you can't afford the wedding, if you need that money that bad, you shouldn't have had that type of wedding in the first place. It's another thing.
This is an ongoing problem in our society.
Yeah.
Everybody likes to buy things they cannot afford. When you have an event, and we've talked about this on previous episodes, when you have an event, you shoulder the monetary value of their event. Therefore, if you have an event and you have to buy drinks, people should not have to pay for them. You invited them. If you're having an event and it costs money to get on the boat that you're riding on, and you invite people, you're inviting people to your event.
Yes.
They should not have to pay for their seats.
No.
If you invite me on a trip, I'm expecting to pay for nothing because you're inviting me.
That's how I feel. That's how I was raised. Like even like especially a birthday, like don't invite people to a dinner at a restaurant for your birthday. They're taking the time out of their way to go for you. Like pay for them or don't have it at all. You know?
You can't afford it.
Yeah. It's just tacky. Oh, that's tacky to me.
It's real tacky. And it gets even more tacky when you can't afford it so much that you're so broke after the wedding that you're sending out invoices. And
that's what I'm saying.
And praying that people have them. Doug and Laura's wedding is not a business entity.
No.
Why are you sending invoices, bro? Like, listen, you pay for it in advance. So if you plan on inviting 300 people, you already are paying for them, whether they show up or not. Exactly. You've already made that commitment.
That's a good point. I forgot about that part. Yeah, period.
Count it out. That money's gone.
And if you got sense, like I said, you should know someone's not going to show up that RSVP. Like you and I thought that was laughable. We were like, yeah, all these people aren't coming that RSVP. They did.
We lucky we did buffet style food at our wedding because it'd have been about 45 people there who didn't have plates.
Yeah, because a lot of people came that weren't invited, which was fine. And we weren't mad at that. Like, it was just a fun time. And if you can't eat, you can't eat. Like, I wasn't bent out of shape about that type of stuff. That's what I'm saying.
We didn't get no cake.
No, but as a bride and a groom, like, those should be the least of your worries. I wasn't sitting there like, oh, I hope everybody gets food. No, if you don't get food, fuck it. It's not your day anyway. So I'm sorry, leave. It's good. We're good. But we were looking at pictures like, oh, damn, I didn't even know they were here. Because, like, you know what I mean? Like it should just be a good time.
Yeah, it should be focused on a good time, and
and
it goes hand in hand. It's a lot of people who go on vacations and shit like this.
Mm-hmm.
No. If you can't afford it, stay home.
Don't go.
Stay home. It's not for you. That's not in your pockets. It's It's not in your budget.
You don't have to go on vacation.
Lock it up.
You don't need food.
What Will say, baby?
Yeah, I was about to say back. You don't need no pizza. They got food there.
That's right, dog. Listen, you can't do everything you see everybody else do.
You can't keep up with the Joneses.
No, and some of you motherfuckers need to go to the courthouse. This is a prime example.
And that's
if you got to send out invoices out there, you should have been at the courthouse.
Mm-hmm. And you don't. Go ahead.
This wasn't even like this was an invoice for the reception alone.
Mm-hmm.
Were you also charging people for not being at the chapel?
Right, that's what I'm saying. And then it's just also tacky because you don't know why they didn't show up. Like someone could have had a death, be going through something. Like all of it needs to just don't start this. Let's not normalize sending invoices if people don't come to your wedding. Let's not normalize it. Listen,
if you can't afford it, don't have it. James said folks are still showing up for our reception. But no,
we had a ball.
If you can't afford it, you need to have it.
Yeah.
Like it's not a need. It wasn't a need for you to throw a wedding reception. It could have just been y'all two chilling.
Yeah.
Anyways, on to the main topic of the day. That was a hell of a current event. It was a lot going on.
We could have kept it at that and been good.
There was a lot going on today, but we got to get into dating your friend's ex. But before we do that, we must get into our sponsor, our lovely sponsor.
Adam and Eve. Eve. You know what? Where did I get that from? Who does that? Was that Wild 'N Out? I think that's Manuel. He does something man. Referee man. That's where I got that from. Okay, anyways. I digress so much. Free stuff is awesome, but free stuff to spice up your bedroom is even better, y'all. Select almost any one item for 50% off, and then Adam and Eve loads on free stuff. So all you have to do is enter offer code LL69 at checkout, and you will get not only what you got, the one item for 50% off, but you will also get 10 tantalizing free gifts. 10. That's a lot. This is a bang for your buck. So a sexy item for him, a special gift for her, and a third item you will both enjoy.
Yeah, and that third item that y'all both going to enjoy will be fun. And my wife got kicked at the perfect time. So that leaves me by myself after Adam and Eve promo ad. So if you need more cushion for your pushing, AdamandEveStores.com. Use code LL69, baby. You know what I'm saying? If your penis and you mean this, AdamandEveStores.com.
I'm so mad I got cut off for that because I know you were just so ignorant for that. Adam and Eve, I'm so sorry. And you will also get 6 free spicy movies. So plus free shipping. That's LL69. Offer code LL69 at checkout at AdamandEve.com. Get you some LL69. It is the best. And we appreciate you guys who have actually been using the code. We don't know you personally. It's very discreet. We don't know who uses it, but we do know you guys have been using it because we've been getting paid for y'all using it. So you guys are enjoying the code, and we appreciate that. LL69.
Yo, so I got 2 of my favorite people on here. May is on here. If y'all haven't had a chance, go check out Sweet May's episode from last season. We gotta have her back on. Listen,
May's doing incredible things right now. So
yeah. And,
talked to her the other day.
She said, "Oh, fun." James said, "Sir, oh my God, look, she will never leave me in here after Adam and Eve promo."
I didn't mean to. It was I don't know what happened, but I'm pretty sure whatever you said, people will use that code. Lord have mercy.
If you got an itching in your stitching,
all right. God, Lord.
They need to listen. They need to make me the face of Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve, if you out there listening, which I know y'all are, listen, make me the face. Y'all ever seen Reggie Bush coon out for them Wendy's commercials?
Wendy's? Listen, Lord, Reggie, he must be getting paid millions for that.
Those sandwiches is $1.99 and Reggie be out there like the WB Frog.
Reggie said, ooh, can you believe this is $1.99? That's how he said, he said, ooh, can you believe this sandwich is $1.99?
That would be me. With AdamandEveStores.com.
Oh man.
Listen.
I hate you.
Reggie is fooling, dog. Not only did Reggie go find a Kim clone, He's out here amazed that he can get breakfast for $1.99 at Wendy's.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
All right, back to the main
Laugh for
topic.
too hard.
Dating a friend's ex. Do you have any stories like this?
I actually don't. I have friends who have dated each other's exes, but they didn't know each other. So that's the closest I feel like. And if I do have it, I don't know about it. So
Have you had any of your ex's friends hit on you?
yeah, I have. And it actually caused conflict with me and the friend because I told them and they stopped talking to me. And that was I was in high school, so I learned at a very young age. And y'all need to listen to me right now. If you are not in a relationship, don't tell other people about anything going on in their relationship because this is going to bite you in the ass. Like, people are not going to care or listen until they're ready to want to know and listen. So she didn't talk to me for months because I told her man tried to talk to me and I was just stumped. And that was the first and last time I will ever get in someone's shit. I learned early though, you know?
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. I actually had a similar situation happen to me where I decided to be the good guy and not wax down somebody's girlfriend and just tell them about it.
You didn't win? No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
And I didn't even have a beard then. I just had 360s. So I decided to be the good guy. Like, yo, your girl trying to
can't believe I live with you.
I don't think she no good. I think, she might not be girlfriend material. And it turned around on me. And it just wasn't a good idea. That's why I mind my business now. It's not my business. I'm not getting into it.
I don't give a fuck anymore because people are so damn rude. Like, I'm trying to help you out, sis. But you're not talking to me.
And it's funny because me and my wife have had this topic since we had our original season ending meeting for last season. So this topic has been on the list, but we never discussed how we feel about it. So it's going to be interesting to see how you feel about dating a friend's ex. Should a friend's ex be off limits?
Oh yeah. To me, are you asking me right now, or are we getting more into this first? Listen. To me, yes, I absolutely feel that way.
Hold on. Before you do that, I have to say, people.
Yeah.
If you got any stories, jump backstage. We got time to put you in. Please jump backstage. I'd love to hear some stories about this. I got a couple more stories, and I'm gonna let Britt continue.
No, it's fine. I feel like it's sloppy. I just feel like there's so many people out here in the world that it's just very ill for you to sit there and try to get with a friend's ex. First off, because you've seen this, you saw why they broke up. And then, like, I feel like as the other person, like the friend that you're doing it to, I would think in my mind, like, yo, what the fuck were they doing while we were together? How were they feeling when we were together? If I asked her advice about this person, she gave me bad advice. Did she purposely set that up so we would break up? Like, I would, you know what I mean? Like, there's just so much to that I feel like there's too many people out here.
Let me put it like this. And some of y'all are very courageous. Let me say that. Britt has seen me get hit on by some of my friends' women before.
Oh, yeah.
Literally has seen it, heard it, whole 9 yards. And if glad she was there because she wouldn't have believed it if I told her. So,
no, I would have.
No.
Yeah, I would have.
But look, having a beard that's imported from Taiwan comes with great responsibility. So you got to know how to act.
A lot, yeah.
At the end of the day, listen, I feel as if, and this is going to surprise you, and I'm not just playing devil's advocate, I really do feel as if another man's trash could be another person's treasure. I feel like a lot of people live by that rule. If she's your ex, why the fuck do you care? And we watched a video on TikTok that said, sure, I wouldn't recommend it. That's how I'll be. I mean, I don't give a shit. She's my ex. If she your ex, then why do you care?
That part is very true too. But yeah, you and I are going to have opposing just opinions on this one because I feel like it's more of just the loyalty part of it. It's not about the actual person. he got cut off, so that means it's my turn now to act a fool. But I just feel like there's too many people out here in the world. And again, like I was saying, if you are someone who is the friend that's now ex is with your friend, I would just have so many like fucked up things in my mind going on. I would question so much. Like, so were they behind my back doing things when we were together? Or, you know what I mean? Like, was she purposely giving me bad advice? So I just get in my head too much for that to go on. I'm a very loyal person, so it wouldn't be about that person, the actual ex itself. It would be about like your loyalty towards me. I'm just a very fucked up person when it comes to stuff like that. So I'm petty. I'm petty. At least I can admit that though. Like I cannot be friends with you if you go and do that. Especially if you didn't ask me about it. I feel like that's one thing we got to talk about. A conversation is different.
And I was just about to get to that. Like, I feel like there's a correct way to go about it.
Yeah.
Number one is it should be brought up in conversation between two people that consider themselves friends. Number one. Number two, it could be a rough conversation or not, because I know some of y'all scary. Y'all don't want to get into extra conversations and stuff. But let's be real here. At the end of the day, it's conflicting rules to the game. It's just like how when you live in that street life, there's a no snitch rule until you the first person caught and you get immunity.
Then you're snitching.
And then if you ain't snitching, you're gonna snitch on the snitch to get the snitch killed. It's just it's confusing. I'm all for no snitching, mind your goddamn business. But this is different because I feel like another one of the rules that we have as men is you shouldn't be out here loving these hoes. And by hoes,
that's a men thing, yeah.
I'm considering exes in that realm because you can't be in love with everybody. You can't have everybody that you dated be off limits to everybody that you friends with. That shit's wild.
Bros before hoes. But like I said, I am a very understanding person also. Like I said, if it was a behind my back type of thing, like absolutely fucking no, we're not going to be friends no more. The shit is done. But if you were to talk to me and it was somebody, if you're an ex too, for me, example, when I have exes, I'm done. Like there is no going back for me. I never have believed in like we broke up, we're gonna get back together. I'm just weird. I don't know. I don't hold on to things like that. So yes, if you were to be someone that like came to me, woman to woman, and said like, hey, this is my feelings towards so and so. Do you mind if it was? I might be all right with it. The only problem is that we won't be double dating or nothing. Like that shit is just weird. We're not hanging out like together, but I might be all right with it.
Listen.
Just
at the end
talk.
of the day,
let's talk though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a type of person too where I'm done, but I never really fall out with too many people because my doneness goes to a level of once you're not in my circle, you are the ops. So
yeah,
as the ops, I could give two shits less what the fuck you do.
That's like how I am too. Now that you say it, like I don't feel like it's never bad. It's never a bad ending. It's just I am, but that's with everything. Like, you know, people are like, I wish I could go back to high school. I loved high school. I had a great high school experience. I had a great college experience, but like when things are done for me, I'm done with them. Like I don't reflect back and say, I wish I was back there. Like, I just know that's the way life is. Moving on, time for something else. So I do that with men too, I guess.
I do know a couple people who have been married that are married to their friends' exes. Now, I don't know if they know that they're exes or maybe. Okay, and this is another question I got to ask before we get on to that part. Is fuck buddies and exes in the same realm in this situation? Like, if you fuck somebody, is they off limits to all of your friends too?
No. I also feel like I'm talking as if I am a dude right now because sex is sex, you know what I mean? But females are very emotional. So the answer for me is probably completely different from other females. They're probably like, yeah, absolutely. Like, yeah, they're off limits. I had sex with them. We're off limits. But to me, no, I don't feel like that should be because it's sex.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
I'm in the same mindset with both. Like, you know what I'm saying, what's good for the gander ain't good for the goose, or how the fuck they say the shit. Like, date who you want to date. Matter of
Yeah.
fact, I feel like this is a gateway drug to you also being butthurt every time somebody talks to the person that you with.
That's true.
Like, you can't stop other people's actions.
No.
You can't stop other people's feelings. Like, it's very unthoughtful and selfish of you to think that you can control who your exes have dated, or
Yeah, that's crazy. That's arrogance out of this world.
who the people you fucked are going to fuck. Like, that you don't have that control, dog.
No.
Like, so, and I'm a firm believer in not worrying about things that I can't control because it's a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same thing. Like, why would I care? Do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Been there, done that. Whatever you got to tell yourself, but it ain't yours. Like, you don't own that shit. You don't own another person.
No, you really don't. And that's even when you're married too. Like, you never own anyone, period. Like, in life, everybody is their own person. You just don't own it. A human being, someone that breathes in it. You just can't do it, bro. But I was honestly thinking, because I started questioning this. So hear me out on this, right? No, I would never date someone's ex, a friend. But I also was thinking back, and I've actually never been attracted to any of my friends' exes. So would it be a different answer if I had actually been attracted to someone? You know what I mean? Like, I've never been attracted to
and I'll put
that
question to you, because you're a person who gets what they want, wrong or right.
Yeah, that's right.
So if you saw one of your friends and you thought they man was fine, and then they break up.
I mean,
now, is they off limits? First of all, we have to actually come up with the value for that friendship, because all friendships ain't worth the same amount.
Yeah, that's very true. I was going to say that a little bit later on. They're not.
All friendships ain't worth the same amount. Nope. And can't none of y'all think when y'all titty nipples is hard or when your dick is hard. So how in the hell?
Oh, that's the first. Titty nipples hard. Yes.
Yeah, like, how in the hell you gonna consider yourself a outside the box thinker and I can't touch him, because you already have lost that battle once you find that person attractive.
So yeah, I was thinking about that. I was definitely, at first I was like, hell no, I could never. But then I thought, like, I actually have never been attracted to a friend's ex, so I can't really give that an answer. And it's okay to say that. But it's just crazy how you can't speak for situations you've actually never been in, you know?
So you never had a friend date one of your exes?
If they did, I don't know it. It's an honest answer. If they did, I don't know it.
Yeah, and so, this is a lot.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and this is another thing why this is so easy for me, because I don't consider everybody friends like that. Like, so my exes have dated a lot of people that I knew.
Yeah, that's different.
Might consider me a friend. But my circle has always been so small that I don't consider everybody friends anyway. So it's hard to penetrate that anyway. Like, and if you ever actually crack the code, you can't avoid my real friends anyway. You're going to be around them 24/7.
Right. And that's another reason I'm happy you just said that, because, like, this is fucked up to say, but I really don't consider too many people too close to friends. So that's why it was easier for me to be like, I wouldn't fuck with them. I would think that wasn't loyal, because the people I consider real friends, like friends, like, that's a lot. You know what I mean? So for them to do something like that, like, I would have to question a few things. Like, why couldn't we just talk about this if you didn't communicate it? So I don't know. It's just different scenarios for different people. Again, I'm a very messed up person when it comes to that. I am so loyal to
we actually got to talk about the world that we live in today with polyamorous relationships. So if your friend is dating 5 people at one time, are they all off limits?
Hey, to us that sounds wild, but to people who are in polyamorous type of relationships, that's serious to them.
I want to
know.
That's
serious. You know what I mean? Like, D-Ray, for example, is very serious about the two women that he's with.
So
I
would it
can't
be
answer
wrong
that.
for somebody to date one of those two women?
I don't know. I'm not in that type of situation. I don't know how that works at all.
It sounds tiring,
the
but
understandings that they have, yeah.
I'm really just very a closed off person, but I do have a couple stories where I know some people who have dated other people's exes, have been found out, or even cheated while they were still together. Like, people are dirty.
See, okay, cheating's different, right? That's different.
What makes
Is that different?
What makes it different?
Because you guys were actually together at the time. Like, is that a little bit more put offish? Because that, yeah, to me it is. To me it is. For you to be going behind my back, y'all, we're not friends. That's weird.
First of all, I think people
I
think people misplace blame a lot of times in these instances too. Like, you will see it all the time where a girl will get upset with another girl because she got caught cheating with her man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that ain't the person you need to be upset with, Chief.
Oh, no, at all.
But I'm saying, even in these situations, like, I feel like the blame gets misplaced. Like, you gonna blame your friend for taking the same avenue you took. It's a rough road.
And I'm gonna say yes, because again, I don't give a fuck about my ex. When I say it, I wouldn't. It again, like, you know how I'm always like, things aren't always about people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to me, it would be in that situation about me and my friend. It wouldn't be about the ex, because it wouldn't be that I care about them still. It would just be the fact that they went about the way that they did to do it. Again, if like I said, if they had a conversation with me, that might be a different scenario. But if you're doing that behind my back, like, that's not, to me, I don't think that's friendship. That's some snake shit. So,
okay. Well, we got Sweet
that's
May.
just my opinion, though.
Yeah, we got Sweet May chiming in. She said, yeah, if we are friends, then you know what he did wrong to be gone. And if you mess with him after that, I might feel a little different. And this is a question, and I'm glad she put that, because this is the final question I have is this. Doesn't you feeling that way about your friend dictate that you still have feelings for that other person?
To me, personally, no, not at all.
Why?
Because again, like, I don't hold on to people like that. It's not about that. It would just,
I know, but my question is, where is that emotion born from?
The emotion,
like, to be hurt that somebody else is dating somebody else has to stem from the original emotion that you care somewhat for that other person.
Yeah. Well, I can make it simple. Like, if I were to have someone, even that's a regular friend, that did something fucked up, that wasn't an ex, and my friend still knew the fucked up stuff that they did to me and still befriended them, you know what I mean? To me, like, it would be more of me worried about them getting fucked over, because it's like, dog, if you see that this person is a shitty person, why would you want to be involved or bothered by them too?
No, that's different. So, I agree there. Now,
it's the same thing to me, though. Like, especially if the relationship ended toxic, like, I would be like, dog, you saw me just end it.
But sometimes people break up because they're just different people.
Yeah,
they don't belong together. You know what I'm saying? Like, every breakup ain't gotta be because somebody just did something horrendous. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even thinking in that mindset when I was stating this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I'm talking regular breakups. Oh, this ain't gonna work out. It's not you, it's me type deals. Like, now when it gets to, he did this to me and she did this to me type shit, like, that shit's violating the code of friendship at that point. Because the moment somebody does you wrong and your friend is okay with that, that ain't your friend. So I agree on that portion. And yeah, you cutting out right now, but yeah, I agree on that portion. The only part that I'm saying is that if it's a equal breakup and both people have no feelings leaving the relationship, then I think that it should be fair game. So,
and that is fair game as long as you talk to me about it. I'm sorry, but it is fair game as long as you talk to me about it. That's it. Do you hear how simple this is? Communicate. That's it. It's just communicate it with me. If like you can't say that's not weird to just like go out with your friends. Suddenly they're out. They're like, oh girl, we about to go on a double date today, or we're about to go out to a movie, and all of a sudden it's with your ex. Like that's just weird, right? Like unbeknownst to me, we need to have a conversation first. I think that's what I keep going back to. Just talk to me, bro. I'm not a hard person to talk to either, so.
I feel like communication is a must. James just chimed in. He says, still got to communicate without that. That's a blatant violation. May said it's both for her. Don't touch what she had. I also feel like I said, I'm one of the most arrogant people you ever gonna meet, but I'm not stupid enough to believe I can control people. So I just always believe like people gonna do what they're gonna do. You can't hold nothing back. Definitely. And I'm gonna tell you like this: if my friend feel like this heifer can make him happy, that got on my goddamn nerves, then by all means, shoot away. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I'm built. Always been built like that, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's a long answer here. It's all about who you are.
Yeah, but so you don't need the conversation. You don't need them to say, "Hey, man," you don't need that. You're good. And period.
Not only do I not need the conversation, I expect the conversation, and I'm not gonna make it awkward. I'm not gonna be like, "Oh man," because as I said, to me, this is a feelings question. Do you still have feelings for the other person? If you don't, and you truly don't have feelings for somebody, then at the end of the day, we just laughed at my man's digging a goddamn grave for his dog.
I didn't laugh.
If I'm done with you and I don't have feelings for you, you can walk out in front of a bus and best believe I'm not gonna blink two eyes about it because I'm done. That's it.
Yeah, and I need we're the opposite. I need a conversation so I can okay this, and then we're gonna be good. So
I would recommend a conversation because surprise ass are never good.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's just fucking weird, bro. I don't like being awkwarded out. I just don't like. I don't like that snake shit. You have to talk to me about it. At least let me know. Like I said, if we're going to go out and you're all of a sudden just with my ex. First off, you don't know if I was even wanting to be around him anymore.
Listen, as a former member of the National Players Association and a current member of the Bobby Womack Club, maybe that's that part of me speaking. I always feel like anybody that's single or anybody who don't have nobody is fair game. You gotta charge that shit to the game. They ain't yours.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's you. I need a conversation. No. I need that conversation.
It's a lot of shit I'll fight.
We're friends. No, we're friends. I need that conversation.
I ain't throwing hands about something I'll throw away. Like if I throw away an empty Gatorade bottle today, I'm not fighting you about it tomorrow.
No, I'm not saying I physically fight with anybody, but I'm not fucking with you after that if we didn't have a conversation about it at all. Like to me, I just feel like that's weird. Like why didn't we talk about this at least? I don't know. We're just different.
What is the talk going to tell though?
We're different.
Where's the talk going?
The talk to me is more that they just cared enough to open up the conversation and to ask or to tell. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like that's something that you are supposed to do.
God damn, Principal Brittany.
But we have different conversations. We have different opinions. I'm not fucking with you since I was age 2, and then all of a sudden you're just with one of my exes, and we couldn't. We talk about everything else, and you couldn't tell me this. Like I have a problem with that. So I don't care.
Listen, to each
whatever.
To each his own. I feel like the whole my exes thing is very weird anyway. Like
that part is.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, every relationship ain't the same. Some of them you fly through. Some of them you wasn't even there for. It was just your outer body. I've been with chicks that I couldn't tell you shit about.
Yeah.
Like that. I literally don't know when their birthday passed. Forget their name sometimes. Like,
it's a lot of.
As a former member of the National Players Association, if I take everybody off the table that I've slayed down, goddamn, everybody's off limits.
But that's a good thing. That's another thing you need to add to it. How many exes and we could talk about this all day long. How many people?
Because it was a lot of people.
I haven't been with that many people, so
it was a lot of people at one time who thought they was in a relationship with me.
Yeah, but I mean that's just.
So I can't.
That's a
be
different
mad.
story for a different day. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, you can't be mad when.
Yeah, that's a different story for a different day, but.
You get what you get, man.
No, you can't, but I can. You need to talk to me, sis. We're good. To have a conversation with me if you want to.
Y'all thought I was a crazy
one. We're good, but.
No, but for real, like it's no wrong answer here.
At the beginning, I said I was petty.
Yeah, everybody has their own requirements, especially even in your friendships. To be somebody's friend, you got to know who the fuck they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got some friends that are, I can't even say that word no more. Damn it. I got some friends who are emotionally strong. Should I say? But
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I know they're that way. I treat them that way. So this has been a wonderful episode. I love y'all. Thanks for y'all for tuning in. My wife is on lag mode right now, so I'm gonna end this off by saying, forget what she said. Everybody is fair game until the game is over. Love, life down. We out of here.